Good evening to one and all. In this, I'll start with the news batch, Azure. For this, in this batch, I'll teach the Azure, the concepts. Those are the concepts. Introduction to cloud computing and Azure. We'll discuss basic terminology, service models in cloud computing, deployment model in cloud computing, introduction to Azure, Azure account creation and free tier limitation overview, Azure marketplace. In this session, we are discussed. And also in this course includes Azure subscription and resources, Azure compute service. In Azure compute service, we'll discuss many services. Virtual machine launch wizard, virtual machine instance type. We are launching connect Linux server, Windows server, how to transfer files from your system to launched servers, web servers, cloud init script. All those services were discussed under the compute service. And the storage service. We'll discuss many features in storage service and Azure Active Directory. In this, create users in Azure Active Directory, role-based access control, reader role, contributor role, resource group level, subscription level, custom roles, Azure Active Directory groups, Azure Active Directory roles. All those concepts we discussed under Azure Active Directory. And also in this, we discuss Azure networking. The many features we discussed in networking one by one. And also Azure domain name service, traffic manager, database, how we had to connect the database in Azure, application services, monitoring tools, security options, migration and transfers. Those concepts were discussed. At the end, we'll discuss one mini project we are discussed, which we are not discussing. I'll post it in the app. Okay, those are the concepts in this Azure batch we had to discuss. Now, before going to discuss the basic concepts, this is the app. Class Plus app. Here in this, those are the courses are available, present, 2 courses only. One is Azure batch, present running, and then one is completed just in the last month, AWS. It's taking time. Okay, this is Azure, it's over, and then now present it is running, right? We are providing the free demo sessions, 4 sessions we are providing. We can purchase the course in this app only. Already I'll send the details to your WhatsApp group, right? How we had to log in your app, and we had to enter your mobile number, whatever you had to got the OTP, that OTP you can enter it, and you are getting this app. Those are the steps also I am sent it in the WhatsApp group. Fine. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about the basic concepts in the cloud computing. You know, well, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing, which is defined as storing and accessing of data and computing services over the internet connection. Here, it does not store any data on your personal computer. We can't store it on your personal computer, any data. We can store it on the cloud environment. It is, cloud computing is on-demand availability of computing services. It is providing servers, data storage, networking, databases, etc. The main purpose of the cloud computing is to give access to data centers to many users. Users can also access data from remote servers. The examples of the cloud computing are AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. Those are the examples for the cloud computing. Those are some of the advantages I have mentioned, that if we are using the cloud computing, it is providing security for each account and also your Azure Active Directory users also. In the AWS IAM users, it is providing the security. For your AWS account and AWS IAM users, it is providing the security. And we can store it in the cloud environment, unlimited storage capacity. Whatever the service you are using, that is based on pay-per usage. If you are using AWS, 12 months of the free service is providing. If we are using Azure, 1 month free tier is providing. And after that, we go for pay-per-use model, right? And some of the services is providing in Azure also. Some months it is providing the free service. I'll show you. And it is providing another advantage if you are using the cloud computing. Mobility is providing low maintenance cost if you are using the cloud computing. And accessibility is anywhere, any place we can access your information. That is the advantage. And if you want to backup and restore the data, we can also provide that facility in the cloud environment. And you can improve with the collaborations if you are using the cloud computing. Those are some of the advantages by using the cloud computing concept. Only the thing is, without internet connection, we can't do that in the cloud computing. And some limited controls are there. Even though they are providing security, still the security issues are there in the cloud computing. Some of the drawbacks which I have mentioned that in the PPT. So what are the cloud deployment models that are there? The cloud deployment models, cloud computing is providing. The 4 types of deployment models are providing according to the organization needs: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and the community cloud. Those are 4 types of cloud deployment models. What is public cloud is? Public cloud is open to all to store and access information by using the internet connection based on uses per service. Whatever you want to use the service, for that service you have to pay the amount. It's a public cloud. It is open to all. We can store and we can access the information by using the internet connection. In public cloud, computing resources are managed and operated by who can operate that compute resources means the cloud service provider. Whoever providing the service, that person is nothing but the cloud service provider. For example, if we are using Azure, Azure is the cloud service provider. Will take care of computing resources, managed and operations. If we are using AWS, he is a cloud provider, cloud service provider. He will take care of computing resources and operations and maintenance. So the examples which I have mentioned that Amazon, IBM Smart Cloud, your Microsoft Azure, Google App Engine, right? Those are examples I have mentioned for public cloud. And then the private cloud. Another type of the deployment model is private cloud. It's also known as internal cloud or the corporate cloud. It is used by organization to build and manage their own data centers internally or by using the third party. It can be deployed using open source tools. The open source tools such as they may use OpenStack, Eucalyptus. They are the open cloud. They are the private clouds. Based on the location and management, NIST divide the private cloud into the 2 parts. One is on-premise private cloud and second one is outsourced private cloud. Those are the examples which I have mentioned. The private cloud is OpenStack, Eucalyptus cloud. The private cloud, which is also known as internal cloud or corporate cloud. It is used by the organization to build and manage their own data centers internally. For that, they are using the private clouds are used. And a hybrid cloud is nothing but the name itself is suggested. It's a combination of public and private clouds. That's why we call it as a hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is partially secure because the services which are running on public cloud Public cloud means can be accessed by anyone, while the services which are running on the, that is anyone can be accessed. While the services which are running on private cloud, it can be accessed only by the organization users, right? The hybrid cloud examples also I have mentioned: Office 360, Google application site, Gmail, Google Apps, Google Drive. Those are the examples which I have mentioned for hybrid cloud. And then the another type of the deployment model is community cloud. Community cloud is nothing but the group of organizations they combined and they form the cloud is nothing but the community cloud. The example is healthcare communities cloud, education community cloud. Those are the examples which I have mentioned. Those are the four types of the deployment models are there: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and the community cloud. And then those are some of the differences between public cloud, private cloud, hybrid, and the community cloud. Based on the parameters, I am differentiating the points. We'll see this one. And then cloud delivery models. The cloud delivery models, those are the cloud delivery models that there. One is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Okay. So the in on-premise environment, everything we have to take care. You have to manage. In on-premise environment, networking you have to take care, storage we have to take care, services we have to take care, virtualization we have to take care, operating system, middleware, runtime, and the application. In on-premise environment, everything we have to manage. But in infrastructure as a service, networking, you no need to manage. Storage, you no need to manage. Servers, you no need to manage. Virtualization, you no need to manage. Only you have to manage operating system, middleware, runtime, and the application. If we are using infrastructure as a service. If we are using platform as a service, up to this, you no need to manage. The remaining runtime and the application, you have to manage. You no need to manage means the providers has to take care. In platform as a service, providers has to take care networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware. Only we have to take care of the runtime and the application. If you are using software as a service, everything is taken care by the providers. Only we have to use the applications. For example, the ERP system. That is, some others are providing, you are using the applications. You no need to maintain the networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, runtime, middleware, applications. Only the software as an application. Everything can be managed by the providers. Right? That's about those are the different service providers. Right? Those are the cloud delivery models which are provided. Whereas the on-premise environment, everything you have to manage. Everything you have to manage. Now we'll see one by one in infrastructure as a service. It's also known as a hardware as a service. It is a computing infrastructure managed over the internet connection. The main advantage by using this infrastructure as a service, it helps the user to avoid the cost and complexity of purchasing and managing the physical servers. You no need to purchase the servers. We have to use the cloud and we can utilize. If you are using the infrastructure as a service, you no need to purchase. Whatever the servers which are available, those servers we have to utilize it. Based on the usage, you have to pay them. You no need to purchase the storage. They are providing. Based on your usage, you have to pay them. That is, in infrastructure as a service delivery model, that is, we also know it as a hardware as a service. It's a computing infrastructure we can manage by using, it can be managed by using the internet connection. The advantage is to avoid the cost, complexity of purchasing and managing the physical servers. That's the advantage. You no need to purchase the server, just we can use the servers based on the usage you are paying the amount. Next, those are some of the examples I have mentioned for infrastructure as a service: AWS, Azure, NetMagic Solution, Trackspace, Reliance Communication. Some of the examples I am providing. Next, the platform as a service. Already I told in the diagram up to this one. You no need to manage. The providers has to take care of networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware. Only you have to take care of these two: runtime and the applications. In platform as a service. In platform as a service. Platform as a service cloud computing platform is created for programmer to develop, test, run, and manage the application. We are using platform as a service. Those are some of the examples I have mentioned, comes under the platform as a service. Next, the another model is software as a service. We also call it as an on-demand software. Everything can be managed by the providers. Only we have to use it. The examples are Oracle CRM, Salesforce, Microsoft Office 365, GoToMeeting, our Zoom meeting, and ERP system. Those are the examples for software as a service. You no need to take care of anyone. We have to use the application. We have to use the service. That is the software as a service. Those are the cloud delivery models. Cloud deployment models are public, private, hybrid, and the community model. Delivery models are three delivery models are there: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Right? Those are cloud deployment models and the delivery models. Okay. Now we are going to discuss some other terminology related to the cloud computing. Here, already we discussed here what is cloud computing. Those are some of the features. That is resource pooling, on-demand self-services providing easy of maintenance, large network access by using the cloud computing, and measured services are providing. Everything is based on pay-per usage model. It is providing the security. Economically, it is providing, right? Those are some of the features which are mentioned. Types also we discussed, right? Now, in this we'll see that Azure is a cloud computing service created by Microsoft. It is a collection of remote computing services, web services, that together make up a cloud computing platform offered over the internet connection. When it is started, the Azure is 2010 as Windows Azure, and after that it is renamed as Microsoft Azure from 2014 onwards. Invented huge data centers throughout the globe. There are currently 54 Azure regions are available, total 140 countries, right? And each region is wholly contained within a single country. So this link, it is providing the regions map is providing. If you see, if you click on this link, you can copy and paste it in the link. I'm providing the links. This one. It is providing Azure Global Infrastructure Experience, data centers, right? This is providing. If you see in this one, Central India, the data center is available. South India, data center is available. Here in India, it is available. Total 3 data centers which are available. Similarly, those are the USA, not US, this one, right? Those are the data centers throughout the globe. It is available. That is, I am providing the link for this one. That is a regions map I am providing, right? Here, this is the growth I am representing from beginning to now, how the growth is providing in the cloud environment. Present is the AWS. The second position is Microsoft Azure. Third position is Google Cloud is providing. However, within 3 to 4 years, the Azure is in the top position when compared with the AWS. That's why the competition is there, Azure and the AWS. Many companies are also turn up with the Azure. That's why the many of them are learn with Azure concepts. Those are the services we discuss already. I will discuss in the first beginning of, that is what the services we have covered. That's I have explained this one. Now, we are going to discuss how to create your Azure account. For that, what are the steps we have to follow? We have to follow. This is yeah. First, we can click on this link. When we click on this link, then it is open this one, right? Here, what are the steps we have to follow? What happened? What are the steps we have to follow? When we click on this link, we can start the free trial. Free trial, we can start it. You can click on the free, start with the free, right? To create your Azure account, we had to sign in. Already you have your account is there, then we can sign in with your email ID. Otherwise, you are the first time you want to create the Azure account, then click on create one. We can click on create one. The screenshots I am providing. After that, click on create one. Then we have to enter your email address. Enter your email address and then click on next option. Okay. After that, we can enter the password for your Azure account. We can enter the password and then click on next option. After that, you have to verify you are getting a code, whatever you are entered to your mail ID. You have received the code from Azure. We have to enter the code. Enter the code received on your email and then press next option. Okay. After that, we have to fill your Azure account. Your profile, we have to fill it. That is your country, your name, first name, middle name, last name, and then the email address again it is asking. That is, we have to fill your profile. After completion of filling your profile, you can check this box, put the tick mark, and we have to verify the mobile number. If you want to text to your mobile number or call based on your option, you have to put the tick mark. We have to choose it. And enter the OTP, whatever you are received, your mobile number, that we have to enter it. After that, you have to enter these details: PAN ID, your address, city, and the state. And then you will put these two tick mark in for Azure creation, for Azure account creation. Acknowledge the terms and conditions and then click on next option. Then Azure account, you have to enter card holder name. To create your Azure account, you must have credit card. Credit card. To open your Azure account, it will not support RuPay card or debit card. RuPay card or debit card. The card is international transactions are accepted. Then only your card is to create. With your card, you have to create your Azure account. You have to enter your card holder name, card number, expire month and the year, CCV, we have to enter. After filling these details, you receive a email from Microsoft Teams. Right? Make sure before creation of Azure account, you will need to create Microsoft account from that email ID. That's no need. No need. After creation of your Azure account, then what the environment you have after you are signing to your Azure account? Azure account. This is the environment. Azure portal login. Already I have the Azure account. I'll sign in. Enter my email address and the password. This is here at the top, mail ID is there, default directory which is represented. Default directory which is represented. Those are Azure services at the top which is represented. Here also we'll see that at the left side, the services which are represented. We'll discuss one by one the commonly used services. Compute service, storage service, networking, database, monitoring, application services, and some other services we had to discuss. Now, if you see in the search box, marketplace, we have to type it. Marketplace. This option is there. If you search it on the marketplace, those are showing, and some of the favorites which are representing recently created ones in my Azure account. Those are I am searching, I am using the in my account. That's why it is showing like that. Private plans, if you have any private plans, those can be represented. Category wise in the market plans, it is representing. IT and management tools. Those many IT and management tools, third-party tools are also providing. And compute service. Those many are providing. Windows Server, Ubuntu Server, Red Hat Linux, those many servers are providing. Security, including third-party options also. Those many securities are providing. That is, it is showing, if you are searching on the marketplace, on the left side, it is showing category-wise also. Compute, security, analytics, developer tools, web, networking, right? Storage, DevOps, databases, media, identity, or for the category-wise, it is showing. On the marketplace, Azure is showing, right? Those are the PPTs I am representing. This is also the another concept, marketplace. Just now I explained. Azure Marketplace is an online store that contains thousands of IT software applications and services built by industry-leading technology companies. Just we have to search marketplace. Click on marketplace. On the left side, we can see the categories based on our requirement. We have to select the category and then select the service as per our requirement. That is the many of the services are providing in Azure. Okay. Now, if you see, just I want to launch one Linux server. Tomorrow session, I have to discuss how to launch the Linux server, how to launch the Windows server. Just we'll see that. Now, I want to launch one Windows server. You know, already I am saying that in infrastructure as a service, in this PPT, I am representing infrastructure as a service. Networking, you no need to take care. Storage, servers, virtualization. You have to take care of operating system, middleware, runtime, and the application. Now, I am using Azure account. I want to launch and connect Windows server. For that, what are the steps we have to follow? I no need to worry about the servers. I no need to worry about the infrastructure. I no need to worry about the networking, right? So it is taken care by the providers. The provider is nothing but here Azure I am using. Azure will take care. Azure is taken care. Now, first we had to create resource group. We had to create. Whenever you are creating your free tier, the name is instead of pay as you go, the free tier which is showing. Free tier it is showing. It is providing The 1 month of the free service is providing. See on the PPTs which I have mentioned. The PPTs which I have mentioned. That is Azure trial subscription. 1 month is providing. Some of the services is providing 12 months of the services. You can click on this free tier details. We are getting the detail. Initially in 1 month, 200 USD dollars is providing. That is as per the Indian rupees, 14,500 Indian credits are getting, right? All the services which are worked out in 1 month. In 1 month. After completion of the 1 month, then you have to go for pay-per-use. Pay-per-use. Even though that some of the services, 12 months of the services are providing in Azure. In Azure, we can click on this link. You are getting the details. I am providing the links. Based on the link, we can follow it. I am given more weightage for the practicality only. I am not given weightage for the theory concepts. Just by many of the theory concepts, I have to skip that. Only I am focusing is the practicality only. Now, in this, I want to launch and connect the Windows server. What are the steps we had to follow? First, we had to create the resource group under the subscription. Click on create a resource group. Here, the subscription is pay as you go. But when the first time you are creating Azure account, free tier subscription it is showing instead of pay per as you go. Instead of this one, it is showing for your account for the first time, free tier it is showing for first 1 month. Okay. And then we had to give the resource group. I want to give the resource group is US 102 I am given. The reason, in which reason you want to create the resource. There are many reasons throughout the worldwide is there. Now I am creating the resource group in India. Central India I am given. Click on review and create. Click on this option. Wait for few minutes. See that validation is taking. Validation is paused. At the top, we are getting, after that validation is paused, click on create option. See, we got the notification. See that resource group is created. If you click on this bell symbol, resource group is created. We are getting the message. That is, with this name, the resource group is created. To launch the Windows server, first we had to create the resource group. And then go for the home page. Click on virtual missions. Here, you had to click on create option is there. Click on create Azure virtual mission. First, we had to select the subscription, pay-per-use. That's already there. We can select the resource group. Just now I create the resource group. That resource group is mandatory. We have to select it. And then the virtual mission name we have to select. I am given the virtual mission name is Windows Server I am given. Here the reason is Central India I am chosen. The availability zone, availability option, availability zone. There are 3 availability zones are there. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. The default it is selecting. Zone 1 is selecting. Security type, trusted, launch virtual mission. Now I want to launch and connect the Windows server. You need to choose the image. Here the image is nothing but in cloud computing terminology, the operating system we have to choose it. In which operating system? That is Windows. Windows. This one I am selecting. When I am selecting the image, the Windows server, then VM architecture 64, we can select it. The size, standard B1S. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. If you want to select, if you want to see all those things, then you can click on this option. There are many of them are providing in this data center. Based on your business requirement, we can choose it. Here you are chosen B1S general purpose. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. Here data disk is 2 data disks are providing. 2 data disks are providing. If you are selecting B1S, here temporary storage 4 GB is providing. 4 GB temporary storage is providing. Okay. If we are selecting those one also, we can select it, but the cost is very high. Very high. Okay. Those are many of them are there. D series are there. Under D series, many categories are there. B series are there. E series are there. Right. As per your business requirement, we can choose it. As per your business requirement, you can choose it. Here I am choosing this option. Okay. Click on this. Oh, again it is going US 102. Virtual machine name I am selecting. Windows Server. I am given the name. Central India. Availability zone. Zone 1 I am selecting. Right. This is a standard B1S. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. Right. Now I am given for this server, the name I am given as, this is the name I am given. My name I am given. Just I have to note down the my name. This is the name I am given. After that, we have to give the password. I am given the password. I am not showing. Again, for the confirmation purpose, we have to enter the password. Okay. And then present at this moment, no need to click on this one by one. Direct, we can click on, if you want to click on discussion manager, I will discuss in upcoming sessions also. If you click on disks, that is, it is providing a 127 default size is providing, and 4 GB temporary storage is providing. Okay. Networking also, whatever the default settings are there, those default settings as is we can provide it. Management, monitoring, advanced, tax, I'll tell you in one by one in upcoming sessions. After that, review and create. That's why I'm saying that no need of those steps. Direct, we can click on create and review. Okay. Validation is checking in the Azure account. After that, validation is paused. Click on create option is there. See that? See that at the top, deployment in progress. And the bell symbol, we got this one, deployment in progress. Wait for few minutes. Deployment is in progress. See, it is providing the details. Now, still it is there, still it is in process. Go for the home page, virtual machines. See, Windows Server is there. Click on this option. What is the status? Creating. Status is creating. The size is standard B1S. Standard B1S, it is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. Now, here for this server, this is the public IP address. Disk, one disk is providing, right? The details which are showing. We can click on this server. See, it is providing the details. Here we have to copy public IP address. This is the public IP address for this server. Copy and paste it. Public IP address. Here, if you scroll down, properties is there. It is providing. Monitoring tab is there. Capabilities tab is there. Recommendations are there. Tutorials are there. Right? Present, no need. Just I am noted the public IP address for this server. This is the private IP address for this server. Right? Right. Now here, if you click on in this one, under the networking, disks option is there. Click on this disk option. Here it is providing 127 GB is providing, and 4 GB temporary storage is providing. I'll show you with hands on. I'll show you those things. Now to connect this server, you are using Windows operating system in your laptop or in your desktop. The remote desktop connection is there. Click on this option. Here we have to copy and paste the public IP address. That's why I copy and paste it in the notepad. Copy this one, paste it here. Click on connect option. Click on connect option. It is asking the username. I am given the username while creating the Windows server. The username I am given, my name I am given. We have to enter whatever the password you are given while the creation of the Windows server, same password we have to give it, and then click on OK. Click on yes. Now it is connected. Wait for a few minutes. On that data center, the Windows server is launched. It is connected. Wait. Yes, it is connected. I'll show you 127 GB and 4 GB additional storage, temporary storage. You are chosen B1S instant. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. Right? This is Windows appearance. You are launch and connect the Windows server in Azure Data Center. Azure Data Center. Right? Okay. This is the IP address. See that at the top it is there. At the top it is there. 20.193.142.253. Means I am connecting the Windows server from Azure Data Center. Now, just wait. Why? Because you are launch and connect the low configuration server. That's why it is taking the time. File Explorer. Click on this one. It is slow. Go for this PC. See what is the default? It is providing the disk size 127. For image, it is occupying the space. The free space is 116 is providing. And 4 GB temporary storage is there. If you click on this temporary storage, collect guest logs temper, and this notepad file is there. Okay, that is I am launch and connect the Windows server in Azure Data Center from Azure Data Center. Those are the steps we have to follow. I am providing steps also. Don't worry about it. In the form of PPTs, I am providing in the beginning. See, those many PPTs I have prepared. How to launch and connect the Windows server. Those are the steps we have to follow. Click on create me. All the steps which I am providing. Enter the name of the virtual machine, select the region, click on all images for selecting operating system. Click on see all the sizes, select B1S free service eligible, click on select, right? What are the rules we have to follow for creating the password? Those are the rules we have to follow for creating the password. Okay, all the steps are there. Present, no need of those steps. Just directly we can go for review and create. Review and create, right? Those are the steps. I'll tell you in the next session also what is subscription and how to launch and connect the Windows server, how to launch and connect the Linux server. All the steps I am providing, all the steps I have to explain in the next session. Now, after you are creating your launch and connect the Windows server, after that, we'll see that. We'll see that. You have to terminate the server. How we have to terminate the server? You have to select the mission. Here, stop option is there, delete option is there. If you are stop this server, on the next day, we can start the server. We can start the server, right? Otherwise, if you are deleting, then entire server is deleted from the data center. Now I am choosing delete option. Here, we have to type it on the box, delete option. Click on delete. Click on delete. See, executing delete command on one selected items. It is deleted on the data center. Wait for few minutes. Wait for few minutes. It is taking time. Yes, it is automatically closed. But because we are deleting the server on the data center, still it is in progress. Executing deleting command on one selected items. Still it is progress. See, in the cloud environment, whatever you are practiced in Azure or AWS, after completion of your practice, all those things we have to delete. Now it is deleted. Now it is deleted. Okay. Whatever I launch the server, that's I am deleted. Now go for home page, virtual machine. That server is there? No. Now in this session, I am creating the resource group also I am creating. Just refresh this browser. Go for this resource group. Now I want to delete this resource group. Just copy the resource group name. Here, delete resource group option is there. Click on this. Here we have to type resource group name. Confirm for the deletion. Paste it. Click on delete option. Click on delete option. Now it is deleted. Deleting resource group US102. It's in progress. For better practice, whatever you are created, all those things after completion of your practice, we have to delete. Next day, we have to start your practice again. It's taking time. Delete the resource group. Wait. It is in under process. Go for this one. It's there. How we can delete? Go for this. Resource not found. It is deleted now. Okay. Now it is deleted. See that on the resource group. This one is also there. It is automatically created. When you are creating the resource group and you are launch and connect the servers, it is created. Network watcher RG. Can click on this one, copy and paste it. Copy this one. We can select delete resource group. Here we can paste the resource group name. Click on delete option. Click on delete. It's deleted. Wait for a few minutes. Network watcher. If you are not deleting that one also, after free tier is over 1 month, then you got some bill. Progress. I guess. Wait, I'm given chance. Delete tab, progress. It's taking time. Yes, now it is deleted. Mute your mic. Okay. Now go for home page. Now here the resource group is there. See, is there any resource groups are there? There is no resource groups are there. Okay. Now they are deleted, the resource groups. Those are the steps we have to follow. In this session, I am explaining the basics of the cloud computing and what are deployment models are there, what are delivery models are there in cloud computing. I have to explain just the theory concepts I have to explain. After that, how we have to create Azure free tier account, right? And then in this session, just I launch and connect the Windows server. For that, how we have to create the resource group, what are the steps we have to follow to launch and connect the Windows server, I explain. Anyone have any queries? Raise your hand. Hand raise option is there. Anyone have any queries? Anyone have any queries? Raise your hands. No. Here I am taken the Azure classes approximately more than 35 hours. That's why in the mention 40 hours I have mentioned. Every day one service I have to explain with hands-on only, no theory concepts. I am given more weightage for hands-on only. I am not given much important for the theory concepts. I am more weightage given for the hands-on only. Every day one service I have to explain. It's taking time 35 hours. Plus or minus 2. Okay. First 4 sessions are demo sessions. After that, we have to subscribe our course. No queries, then I can end the session. Tomorrow, the same time, we have to meet it for the next demo sessions. The remaining 3 demo sessions are there. Okay. No queries, then I can end the session. Okay. Thank you.